All right, guys. Hey there. Courtney Sykes here. I am so excited to share with you what I have got for the new year. And let's just jump right into it. So, we are moving into a new year, and there's so much in store. There's good, there's bad, there's all sorts of things that we kind of have a little bit of stress from 2020. We know this. Yes, we do. But that's okay because we're going to make sure that we can move forward in positivity. Life is meant to be enjoyed, and we are the only ones that are the creators of our lives, right? And that is just so important when it comes to moving forward in the new year. So, we're going to talk about skincare and all the fun things. With everything going on in the world, we have so much to look forward to. And what better way to start the new year than with awesome skin? Okay, so I'm in my office tonight. It's a mess, right? I am still cleaning up from Christmas. I don't know about you guys. I've got everything out the front yard, but I still got to put up some ornaments and everything. So there's that. We are also in the middle of moving into our new space at 1644 Main Street. So for those of you that are familiar with Southeastern Aesthetics Institute, and then also the headquarters of Courtney Sykes Molecular Anti-Aging. And I have to give a huge shout out to Hannah and Audra, who single-handedly helped me manage all of our shipments for the product line. Y'all have been fantastic. I'm not sure if y'all are listening, but thank y'all so much. If you are familiar with those girls, being a client, a professional account, or just a consumer, then you know exactly what I'm talking about and who I am referring to. So we love those gals. All right. So first and foremost, I want to introduce you to the website, and I want to make sure you understand exactly how to maneuver around the website so that it makes sense to you when I'm talking through some of these slides, and to hopefully give you a little bit of insight into kind of how I do my routines at night and how I recommend things for clients. I have people text messaging me constantly, shooting me emails. Courtney, what do I do with my skin? So I actually pulled together a list of skin conditions and types that you have been asking me specifically to focus on. So tonight we're going to focus on hydration, lots of dewy, glowing skin. We're going to focus on adult acne. Okay. We're going to focus on anti-aging because who doesn't want new skin cells, right? And then also we're going to focus on what else was it? Hyperpigmentation, because everybody has a little bit of hyperpigmentation and we want to make sure we treat them. So I even have some of my little samples here, and I want to show you guys, for those of you that stay on this webinar the whole time and email me at the very end, I'm going to send you a free purifying molecules. So I'm excited about that, and I'll show you exactly how it works. So the purifying molecules, you'll see, is very, very watery. And if you look at the actual ingredients in it, it is straight up water and salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is phenomenal, not just for acne, you guys, but for tightening those pores. So when you want smooth, tight, really super tight pores, and you're going to an event, you want to impress your boss at your job, you want to just look amazing because you're going into a photo shoot or whatever, or you just want to look good for you, because it's really what it's all about. I want you to snag this product. You're going to put a little bit on your fingertips and just rub into your T-zone here, and it will tighten everything up. It'll clean out those pores, and you will absolutely just love it. So that is what you're going to get for free. So at the end of this, I'm going to show you the email address that you're going to send your full name and your mailing address to. And that's my gift to you just for hanging out with me tonight, because I enjoy skincare education. It's really what it's all about for me. And I hope you get some fun tidbits. So looking at the website really, really fast, make sure that you do see our fun little video here. You might recognize some faces. You might be one of those faces that were in this video earlier in 2020. So scrolling on down here, you'll see a couple of different products. Of course, you'll see some of our 5-star reviews. So that's an amazing thing. When you hover over molecular skincare, I just want to make sure that you fully understand what each of these categories are. So from cleansers, okay, we're going to talk about cleansers, and I'm going to show you more in the actual slideshow. We're going to talk about the different ones and what's in them. We're going to talk about our favorite granular scrubs. If you're not using a scrub at home, you're missing out. You have got to have literally no dead skin cells in order for your serums, all of these dropper bottles like this, to penetrate into your skin. You can't just cleanse your skin and put your serums on, guys. You've got to make sure you exfoliate too. So we're going to talk through that. Then I really categorize things by what they actually are and what they do to the skin in an action-packed way. So we're going to talk very heavily about nourisher serums, which are more hydrating in nature. People love the way they feel, right? And then we're going to talk about acidic serums, So you need to always do, if you want to write this down, if you're taking notes, you want to do an acid one night, a nourisher the next night, okay? An acid one night, a nurture the next night. So if you're a student of mine, or if you've been a client of mine, you've heard me talk about this, right? So an acid, you're going to have acids that break skin cells down. Nourishers build cells up, right? And this video, by the way, will be recorded and it's going to be on the YouTube channel for Courtney Sykes Molecular Anti-Aging. So if you want to retake a look at this, it will be posted there a little bit later tonight. Then you have got your nourishing cream. So I love a good nourishing cream, but only after the serums are applied. We will talk about that. We have our acidic cream. This one I love for body lately. I've been putting this on the back of my arms, on my abdomen, on my legs, on my heels. This one is full of glycolic acid. You're going to hear my dog barking at everybody. I promise you that. I'm sure all of you have animals at home too. But this one's got 10% glycolic acid in it. It's like a chemical peel and a cream. Seriously, that one's incredible. Then we're going to talk about how to layer masks. I don't know if any of you do multi-masking. I do it at least twice a week, and I'm going to give you my secrets on how that is done. So we're going to talk about these. And here's the trick. If you are, okay, and there, of course, there's our sunscreens here in our collections, but if you are a professional, and a lot of you in my audience are, you're either an esthetician, you're a student of mine, you're someone that owns a spa and that sort of thing. And that's not who all is on this call. We've got people that are consumers too and clients that just want their skin to look good. But I have got a really cool promo code for you guys for anything you want. And I have that at the end of the slideshow in just a little bit. But of course, everybody's receiving a free gift. So there's that fun thing. But for professionals, all of you guys, if you have not become a professional before, you're going to hover over this one, click on Become a Professional. And you're going to fill this out. Audra is going to receive this and she's going to send you all sorts of promotional discount codes, depending on what tier you want to sign on to. And then you never have to pay full price. And that is a beautiful thing, right? Okay, so on to why you're here, you guys. All right. So elevate your routine. That's what I want to talk about tonight. It's new year, new skin. That's really what the theme is for now. We want to make sure we talk about new skin and elevating our skin towards skincare success always. And what that means to me truly is a lot of times skin barrier protection. And I talk a lot about the lipid drops. If you didn't know and you hadn't heard, that one is coming back into action. Literally should be delivered to our offices tomorrow. I ordered thousands of them, so you're not going to be without them for a while. We had sold out in December and now they're back. So lipid barrier protection is so huge. That's why that one's our number one bestsellers, the lipid drops. Of course, you see pictured here the water drops, which pairs well with that one, by the way. But just to give you a little bit of background into what I love about skincare, you can read this here. Innovative skincare that creates real change in your skin. That's what I believe in. So for many of my students that want to own their own product line one day, or they're really interested in ingredient knowledge, it really all boils down to what is on the back of that bottle. It's not about what's on the front. It's about what's in it and what the nanotechnology is, the delivery systems that are within the product. And that's really what it's about. So through cellular science and a deep understanding mechanism of action through skin histology, that's what this is focused on. And that's what I love about the skincare line. And if you've tried it, you know. Okay, so a lot of these pictures you'll see are from Paige Phillips. She is amazing, and she did all, or she does all of my product photography for the skincare line. Love her. And then, of course, I have to give a shout out to Thomas with Lumersive. He does all of my videography all the time. He's incredible. So if you see any of our really professional looking videos on the website or our YouTube channel, Thomas is the man for sure. So elevation, skincare redefined. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. That's what we're going to talk about. One thing I want to show you really quick before we get into the actual care plans is chemical peel pairings. And, for those of you that are actual consumers today versus those of you that are professionals, I talk to y'all a little bit differently about this, but let me just tell you something. We do provide professional chemical peels with Courtney Sykes Molecular Anti-Aging. This is just an example for those of you that are estheticians on this call tonight. Revelation Peel is a straight up hardcore glycolic acid chemical peel at 50%. That one, if you love a glycolic, you're going to love it. It is very, very low pH. It is one of my favorites. I'm just showing you really quick before we dive into just home care, straight up home care. We're not talking about professional stuff tonight, but I just like to throw this out there. You really have to make sure with you yourself, if you're just a consumer or if you're professional and you're providing services to clients, you need to pair your peels with your clients at least every 4 to 6 weeks. Everybody needs a chemical peel every 4 to 6 weeks. Seriously, if you're not creating mitosis professionally, then your products are not going to work as well. People literally reach out to me all the time and they're like, Courtney, why do my products not work? Not necessarily from just my skincare line, right? But from any skincare line. And they have not come in to get a professional chemical peel in maybe 2 years, right? And I'm just saying, okay, no, that's not going to work. The moment they get a chemical peel, literally their skincare is boosted. Anything they use at home, even if it's not my line, if it's something else, all of a sudden their products work better. Professional chemical peels are where it's at, seriously. And by the way, for those of y'all that are on the live, I'm not looking at the Q&A right now, so I will show you the website address or the email address rather, that you can email me any questions to, and I will answer them. I love answering your questions. In fact, if you want to write down my cell phone number right now, I'm happy for you to text me any questions personally you have. I was just telling my students today to send me some headshots in natural light with no makeup on. Show me your skin. What does it look like? So that I can send you a custom care plan. I love to do that. It's fun for me. But just to show you estheticians, look what you can do. You can take this Revelation Peel 50%, which is glycolic acid 50%. It produces mitosis from keratinocytes at that level. That's a pretty strong chemical peel, right? You can actually do one layer, and then you can add the Super Boost drops on top. Super Boost drops infuse peptides and tightening effects into the skin, which is perfection. Then you can take the plumping molecules, and plumping molecules is a nice little booster. It's also a superficial chemical peel plus a serum. I will explain that. But plumping molecules, if you know that one's 7.5% lactic acid, and it produces tons of hydration. So you can even customize your chemical peels, you guys. You can layer some things on top before you remove and you neutralize, and everything is good. And then you can apply the lipid drops afterwards, leave that on. But seriously, those are some great ways to boost your chemical peels for those of you interested in that. Okay. So I'm going to chat with you guys for the next 15 to 20 minutes. Nothing too crazy, so hang on there. But for those of you that just hopped on, remember, if you're on this and you're on this for the whole time, you're going to get a free purifying molecules from me. I'm going to ship it out to you tomorrow, and you're going to email me at customercare@CourtneySykes.com with your full name and your mailing address. Okay, for those of you dealing with anti-aging concerns, this is literally, if you want to screenshot this, take a phone picture of this one. Everyone wants a routine. Nobody understands usually what to do when it comes to skincare, right? And what to do at home. So I usually break things apart in a morning routine and an evening routine. Okay. So our morning routine, I love the good purifying cleanser with detox crystals. And here's what I have to say about that. The purifying cleanser has alpha hydroxy acids and beta hydroxy acids in them, which is going to exfoliate our skin, but it also produces some hydration benefits, which I love. If you've used a purifying cleanser, you know how creamy and milky it is. Pair it with a little bit of the detox crystals. If you're not familiar with the detox crystals, and I don't have one handy right now, it's literally purified, refined medical grade crystals. You can add it into your cleanser and create this incredible scrub and a hydrating cleanser that also infuses those acids. So you have a phenomenal deep clean from the start. That's a beautiful thing. Then you can take the brightening molecules here, and you're going to apply just a little bit of those. And that one is not as watery. I don't know if you can even see that or not. You might not be able to. It's a little bit more of a thickened product. This one has got your kojic acid in it. One thing I know about anti-aging clients is they need a little bit of brightening, and they always ask for that. So I always will say, put a thin layer of that on. It may tingle a little bit because it is a kojic acid chemical peel, but from a superficial level, it can be left on, no big deal. And then you're going to put the plasma drops on top. That one's more hydrating. It infuses oxygen into your skin, which helps immensely with anti-aging. And then everyone needs a little bit of sunscreen, you guys. So that one's phenomenal. What I always say about sunscreen is you want to get rid of the bad chemicals. So no octinoxate, octisalate, oxybenzone in any of these sunscreens that we have at Courtney Sykes Molecular Anti-Aging, because I waited on this. I waited until my lab could formulate exactly what I wanted, which was physical sunscreens with titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. I love that one. So seriously, guys, you got to have the right sunscreen. There are so many toxic ones out there that actually cause carcinogenic effects, which is cancer causing activity in your skin. I don't know about you, but I don't want that. Then the evening routine, you guys, this one's amazing. The molecular water is a perfect makeup remover. Remove your makeup like butter. It's amazing. The illuminizing cleanser is phenomenal for those anti-aging clients that just need brighter skin. It illuminizes, it smells nice and fresh. We love that. Then the most important part about these skincare routines across the board, look at what it says there. I separate things out by day. Remember, you want to do an acid one night and a nourisher the next, an acid one night, a nourisher the next. So you're going to take the resurgence molecules and you're going to apply that to your skin, and it's very watery, and that's okay. Resurgence molecules has glycolic acid, 7.5% in it. It is a mini chemical peel, but you can leave it on. It's okay. You're going to add in the peptide molecular cream on top. Peptides help to tighten your skin. That one, I have heard that people want to bathe in the peptide molecular cream. That one's super popular. So that's a phenomenal way to get the acids in there, you guys, but also infuse peptides in, which tighten and hydrate. So you have to think about what's in your products. It's not just about layering just for whatever reason. There is an actual reason to why we're doing that. Then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, you're going to pair, oh, my favorite, the plumping molecules. This one is a little bit thicker. Again, I'm not sure what y'all can see there. This one is full of 7.5% lactic acid, which exfoliates yet hydrates. It's perfect for those anti-aging clients. It is a chemical peel, but it's also a leave-on serum. It is very, very pure. So what you're going to notice about my molecules is that it is a chemical peel, number one, and it is a leave-on serum. You can either leave it on, you can take it off. So make sure if you have questions about that, let me know. But what's in it is just two ingredients. It's water and lactic acid. How much do you see that? You don't see that very often. So make sure you look at your ingredient labels when you are shopping for skincare. You don't want any of these binders and fillers in it that are going to create havoc on your skin. Then you're going to apply the one and only lipid drops. The lipid drops are fantastic for everybody. I mean, it is a silky, silky amazingness on your skin. We sell out of these every time. This past order I just placed with the lab was probably my largest because I don't want to run out. You guys love these. Y'all buy them in bulk and people just are obsessed. So the plumping molecules is more of your acid paired with a little bit of your hydrator for massive results. And And that is a fantastic reason to do this care plan, you guys. For those of you with adult acne, the thing about acne, and you're going to die when you see this part, look at what it says up under morning routine. If you have, and when I say adult acne, I mean that it's tied into your endocrine system. So most people don't understand the endocrine system. You've got your pituitary, your thyroid, your parathyroid back here. You've got your thymus, you've got your pancreas, you've got your adrenal glands that sit on top of your kidneys, and of course your ovaries if you're a female. So here's the thing. Most women don't understand that just because you may have been diagnosed with, let's say, PCOS, or you may have been diagnosed with thyroid, hyper or hypo, or whatever. A lot of people don't look at the right thing. Take a look at your adrenal glands, folks. Your adrenal glands, they sit on top of your kidneys. Unfortunately, you have to have specialized testing and you have to ask for that. If you're local here to Columbia, I recommend Carolina Hormone and Health, or you can actually go get the saliva test done at Hawthorne's Pharmacy. But seriously, ask them to test your adrenal glands and see what your cortisol levels are and your testosterone levels. Testosterone, we actually have testosterone, which is a male pattern hormone naturally in our bodies. I think when I learned that, I was just thinking, wow, that is beyond insane. I don't want that, because what happens with testosterone, if it's on a seesaw that is out of whack, it's going to cause male pattern things to happen to your skin. So 3 things. It's going to be male pattern hair growth on your upper lip, chin, or sometimes chest. It's going to be splotchy hyperpigmentation, or it can be adult acne on the chin and jawline area. It can be 1, 2, or all 3 of those issues. And I'm telling you, if it's not diagnosed correctly and you're not put on hormone replacement therapy appropriately, it can be a real issue for folks. So here's what I want to say about this. The adult acne, your morning routine. I love the Forever Cleanser. This is my newest cleanser. It came out more recently. People have loved it. It removes all your makeup. It's very, very stripping to the skin, but yet hydrating. It's made with rosehip seed oil. Okay. We're going to pair that with a molecular resurfacing scrub, which is kind of a creamier version of the detox crystals, which people love. That one comes in a squeeze tube also. I like to use that in the shower, and I don't have to dip my hand in any kind of jar. So that one's kind of a nicer just packaging option. Then you can add the purifying molecules, which everybody that's on this is getting this for free. You're going to add the purifying molecules in with the plasma drops, which produce more hydration and oxygen flow in the skin. And you're going to have clear skin all day, all night. But look at what it says. This is something that I, as an aesthetics instructor, and I've owned an esthetician school, the largest esthetician school in the state of South Carolina today. Okay. No sunscreen during grade 3 and 4 acne. You're not going to read that in a textbook, but I'm going to tell you right now, for those with grade 3 and 4 acne, which consists of bacterial issues that consist of redness. If you see a lot of redness with the acne plus cysts, okay, not just whiteheads and blackheads, which are open and closed comedones, but more redness and more cysts, that's grade 3 and 4 acne. The sunscreen, no matter what it is going to cause issues, and it's going to cause more acne. Does that make sense? So make sure you ask me some questions about that via email. I'm going to shoot you my email in a little bit. I want to make sure you understand that one. Okay, so make sure you know my cell phone number too, by the way. Write it down. You can text me anytime. It's 803-629-0658. I'll say that one more time, 803-629-0658. Okay, so again, everybody on this call is going to get the purifying molecules at the very, very end, but here we go for the evening routine. So molecular water, people that have acne issues typically need a little bit more when it comes to removal of their makeup. So the molecular water is oil-free and it's phenomenal for removing your makeup. Plus the AHA and BHA benefits of the purifying cleanser are phenomenal. Then look what we're going to do on our Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday versus Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Remember, we always have to be changing. If anything you remember from this call, it is always be changing. Never do the same thing twice in your home care routine. So look at what it says. It says Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. We're going to do the purifying molecules. Again, your free gift. Love this one. We're going to pair it with the lipid drops. So you're going to do this one, apply, okay? And then you're going to put the lipid drops on top. That lipid drop, you guys, that is just everything. It is silky, it's hydrating, but it's not going to clog your pores. So it's perfect for those of you with oily skin. Then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, we're going to do the brightening molecules, you guys. Love that. It's nice and silky. It's got your kojic acid in it, which is good for brightening the skin, which a lot of people with adult acne have hyperpigmentation from the acne, right? So we got to treat that. And then we're going to put these stem cell drops right on top. Stem cells produce new cells, but in a hydrating way. In fact, we as human beings are all made up of stem cells from the umbilical cord. These stem cells are from plants. So we love that in skincare. And seriously, serums, you guys, are where it's at. I mentioned this morning on my 9 a.m. Zoom with my students. I said, stem cells are everything. You want to make sure that you nourish your skin with stem cell technology, but also serums. Serums are thin molecule structures. You love your creams. We love our lotions, you guys, but you've got to work with the droppers. If you don't have 5 million droppers at your bathroom counter, you're missing out. You need those active ingredients that are going to produce incredible results with your skin. Okay. Then the additional thing I decided to add in here for adult acne, and this is all for 2021. These are new protocols. The Super Boost Drops. Super Boost Drops are hydrating. It's got your hyaluronic acid, which holds 1,000 times its own weight in water, paired with peptides to tighten everything up. So I love, love, love that about peptide drops, or not peptide drops, but the Super Boost Drops. And you will love that for the adult acne. This plan, if you see what I did here, it pairs acids very evenly with nourishers. And what people do wrong with acne, you guys, is they do not hydrate. They only want to take away, and you can't do that. If you take away too much of the lipid barrier, even with acne, it's going to cause more acne in its place. I'll say that again. With any kind of acne, even adult acne, especially if it's hormonal, you cannot overly do it and remove the lipid barrier protection from your cells. You have to hydrate and protect the lipid barrier, but you can't just hydrate on its own, you guys. You have to do acids too. Even if it tingles, the tingle sometimes is a very good thing. Do not worry about that. We have to break skin cells down and build them up. Then our dry skin and hydration. You guys, this is the one for those of you that are saying, okay, Courtney, I get all the chemical peels and I just don't want to use any acids at home. I go to the spa and I get all my things done, but I just want to hydrate. That's all I want to do. I understand that. So here's your routine for you. People love this one because you're not going to have the tingle. You're literally just going to have shiny, glowing skin, but only if you go to the spa and go to your esthetician, right? And get your chemical peels every 4 to 6 weeks. I'm serious. Okay, so in the morning, we're going to do the illuminizing cleanser paired with the detox crystals. That illuminizing cleanser, remember, is a very soft, very, very fresh scent. It's made up of botanicals and fruit extracts. It's just non-acidic. We love that. So it's very hydrating, but light at the same time. Paired with the detox crystals, just because we're not doing any chemical exfoliants here, we are doing a physical. You have to get off all the dead skin with a granular scrub, you guys, in order for those serums to penetrate and work. So if anything you learned tonight too, go exfoliate right after this. Make sure you get some sort of granular scrub, especially, of course, I would recommend these, but anything that's clinical in nature is going to get off that dead skin and produce shiny, glowing skin. So you're good to go. Then the Ferulic Plus C drops, you guys, this one is stabilized. This vitamin C in particular is stabilized with ferulic acid, which means it's going to last you longer and it's not going to become oxidized. Anytime you open and close vitamin C, if you've ever used a vitamin C, just straight up vitamin C in a dropper, it usually stops working and you get no effectiveness from it very quickly. You have to have stabilizers in it. I worked with a lab on this for a while. Ferulic acid is a stabilizer. So this one lasts probably longer than most vitamin C's that you have seen on the market clinically. This one hydrates also. So you're going to get that vitamin C infusion, which helps to brighten and tighten your skin, also produces collagen. Vitamin C is the only vitamin that synthesizes collagen collagen, and then you've got the hydration aspect to it. So that's a beautiful thing. Then to top it off, you're going to let that dry in. Then you're going to do your lipid drop. So you've got that silky finish. And then, ooh, it's like the icing on the cake. The peptide molecular cream, that is everything. You're going to absolutely love it. Peptides, again, tighten your skin. The evening routine for this one, we're going to pair the molecular water, which is an oil-free makeup remover, you guys, with the Forever Cleanser, which is full of rosehip seed oil for gorgeous glowing skin. We love that. And then look at the alternation here. On Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, we're going to do collagen drops. Collagen drops are very hydrating. In fact, I've got this one here. I don't know if you can see that, the collagen drops. Very hydrating in nature. Literally, I hardly use any of the creams. I'm naturally very oily and I will use them here and there, but the serums, you guys, are everything. I don't want to age. I will try not to. And as long as I can get my peptides, my collagen, my hydration, my lipid drops, I'm going to be all right. I'm going to be all right. But it's all about those serums. Those are the active ingredients that get deep down into the basal layer of the skin, which is the deepest one. And I will tell you, if you're a student of mine, you know. But here's what it is. You have 5 layers of the skin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over-the-counter products, seriously, only penetrate because of their nanotechnology, which is very, inexpensive and cheap. The delivery system only will allow things to penetrate maybe to the first or second layer. I kid you not. What clinical grade products do, okay, is they're going to penetrate all the way through to the 5th layer, which is called the stratum germinativum, the basal layer. And that is where keratinocytes are. It's a type of cell that you need to produce new cells of, okay? And then that's where your melanocytes are. So for hyperpigmentation, if you can't get to those keratinocytes and melanocytes and you're stuck way over here using things from CVS Pharmacy and wherever, the drugstore, then you're not going to be able to get over here to that basal layer. So seriously, think about clinical grade products, nanotechnology. Just because something looks the same does not mean it is. Okay, so then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, we did collagen drops paired with hyaluronic molecular cream. Hyaluronic acid is made differently. This particular formulation of hyaluronic acid is not an acid like you think. It's a hydrator. It holds 1,000 times its own weight in water, but there's different weights to it. So I formulated it with 2 different weighted hyaluronic spheres. And what happens is the first one penetrates deeper, and then the second one penetrates to the top. So all 5 layers are penetrated with hyaluronic spheres that expand and hold in and bind water and moisture to your skin. It is everything. That one is currently on back order and it will be here in a couple of weeks. That one, I apologize. I opened it back up thinking we had it in stock today and we actually do not. That one is a bestseller too. Hyaluronic molecular cream. It will be back in stock in the next couple of weeks. All right, then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, you guys, water drops and lipid drops. That pairing, I will say, if you're going to write down one thing right now, I would say that particular pairing is everything. Here's what the water drops has that same 2 levels of hyaluronic spheres in it. So what happens with the skin is if you put, and you have to do it in this order, water drops first, the water drop spheres, the hyaluronic acid goes deeper. Okay, it just does. Lipid drops have squalene in it. Squalene is from olives and it's kind of a fattier acid. It's going to sit more on top, but people love the lipid drops because it's very silky, it's very shiny, it's very hydrating. It just makes you look like a glowing angel. It's incredible. It really is. But when you pair it with the water drops bind water down here and plump everything up. So the squalene in the lipid drop sits on top. And so not only do you look like a glowing goddess, but you're literally building on the hydration levels in your skin for years and years to come. If you do that particular routine, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, every week, let me tell you something, you're going to look younger, probably without Botox and fillers. I will tell you, and you'll know I love my Botox and fillers, but you have got to use it in that sequence and you're going to see hydrated, glowing skin. It's incredible. Okay, multi-masking is the next one. is the next one. And we don't have too much longer. I'm going to give you your free gifts, and we're going to talk about your little promo code that you guys have, and only you. And this will be available on the YouTube channel for those of you that want to look back at these actual protocols, because that's always really good. All right. These came out all three together a couple of months ago, and they sell out quickly. And here's what I have to say about these. We have two of them available in back bar size. The Nova is not yet, but they're all in pumps, especially the Nova airless pumps. And the Nova in particular, the Nova mask, I don't even know if I can show you that correctly. This one, I'm gonna let it sit here and see if it'll fizz up for me without water on my hand. And I'll show it to you in a minute. But it looks like gold flakes. The Nova mask is incredible. People buy this one. It's probably the #1 mask out of all three of the masks. But this one can sit, and you can see that it's starting to bubble up and fizz. I love that. I can even hear it. That's cool. I'm gonna show it to you in a minute. It looks amazing. Literally, it takes 2 to 3 minutes for the oxygen to fizz up on your skin, and it pulls out impurities in your pores. It's incredible. I'm literally applying this to my skin with no water, and you can see that it's bubbling up before my eyes. And if you look really, really close, you can see it's activating quickly. It's activating quickly. You put that over your whole entire face. Whew, and you're going to absolutely love it. So you apply it for 2 to 3 minutes, you remove it with water, and then you're going to apply, I think I dropped the Lear mask, but the Lear mask is incredible. That one binds water to your skin, and you're going to love it. You're going to put one layer of the Lear mask on after that, and then you're going to put 2 layers of the Diamond Detox mask, which smells like heaven. It's a thick, gorgeous, pale yellow, stunning mask. Literally, I love that one. You're going to leave that on for 10 to 20 minutes. I seriously do this, you guys, twice a week. This is skincare gold. If you want to try something new in 2021, this is the one you want to do. This is, and I feel like I'm fizzing up still in my hand. I love it. I'm going to have a gorgeous hand today. That's perfect. That's perfect. Then after this is done, after 10 to 20 minutes, remove it with a warm washcloth. And then I'll tell you what I did this morning. I did this actual routine this morning. I put my lipid drops on afterwards, and I had my little gua sha tool, and I just sat in the bed watching the news. I woke up at 3 a.m. this morning. I kid you not. I'm ridiculous like that. I usually wake up at 4:30 in the morning, but 3 o'clock was my moment. So I had some time, and I sat there with the gua sha tool, and I just went up and up and up, and then down out through your lymphatic system here, and the gua sha tool here. And I'm just all set. I might do it again tonight. I don't know, but I love the lipid drops after the multi-masking, and you're going to absolutely see some incredible results with that. So treat yourself. Listen, sometimes you have got to take care of you. This is our last one we're going to get into, and then you get all of your little gifts tonight. So hyperpigmentation, you guys, this one plagues so many people, hyperpigmentation. So whether it's hormonal, which is splotching, or whether it's sun damage, you might have a little freckle here, a freckle there. Or you might have a lot, or you might have some on your neck and décolleté. You might have it on your arms and hands. We want to treat that. So in a clinical setting, I would say you're going to need to get a little bit of laser resurfacing, which I highly recommend. And then also some BBL, some broadband light, some lasers to really dig in there and treat the reds and the browns, which is hyperpigmentation. And then also little, if you have any telangiectasias or rosacea, that is phenomenal. Then for home care, you need to treat it this way. We're going to use the Illuminizing Cleanser, which is full of those botanicals. I love that. Super hydrating, super light, with the detox crystals to get off that dead skin. We got to treat that skin. Then remember I said the Ferulic Plus C drops, very hydrating, very lightening, very brightening, but also full of collagen production, which we need, and that hydration. Then another thing that's been super popular, and this goes for all skin tones and colors, is the Guardian Mineral Tint. The Guardian Mineral Tint. There is a little bit of a tint to this one. And what most people do know, and maybe you don't, about titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. Most really good for you sunscreens have those minerals in it that can turn to be kind of a whitish cast on the skin. And that's pretty much what you're going to get with very good sunscreens. But if there's a little tint to it, then I actually, in fact, I use that as my foundation this morning. I literally only have powder over that, and that is all. I have a little bit of bronzer and then nothing else. So that is important to use as your foundation. Sometimes try that one if you haven't. And then the evening routine, the Forever Cleanser for that deep cleansing sensation, plus the molecular resurfacing scrub. Now, I do want to say, you see the detox crystals in the morning and the molecular resurfacing scrub at night. Try to use less of the scrub here or there. Mix it well in the cleanser. I don't want anybody to ever over exfoliate, but when it comes to hyperpigmentation, there is typically a lack of that. So I have this included in here twice, but if you're someone that is a little bit more sensitized to that, maybe just do it a couple of times a week. And then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, we have got the brightening molecules with the kojic acid in it. Kojic acid is an alpha hydroxy acid, you guys, that also brightens the skin. It is incredible for brightening the skin and getting rid of hyperpigmentation. We're going to pair that with the lipid drops for that silky, gorgeous feeling in your pores. You're going to feel bright and tight and just completely hydrated after that. And then Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, the resurgence molecules, you've got to have it. That's full of 7.5% glycolic acid infused in your skin to produce mitosis and produce new cells. Got to have it. So you've got your AHA, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, alpha hydroxy acid number 1, the brightening molecules. And then you have AHA number 2, the resurgence molecules, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Okay. Then we got to infuse hydration again with the peptide molecular cream. Peptides help to tighten, and that's always a beautiful look, especially for those that are dealing with hyperpigmentation. So you guys, I am so thrilled. If y'all will ask me some of your questions in the chat, let's see here. Melissa said, does sunscreen aggravate grade 3 and 4 acne because of the molecular weight? It honestly has to do with all of the ingredients, Melissa, no matter if it's chemical or physical. All of the ingredients aggravate acne. They just do. It is very, very sensitized. A lot of things aggravate acne. So when you have grade 3 and 4 acne, you have to treat it like a wound care situation, Melissa, and you need to make sure that you're inhibiting and kind of focusing on the oil production in particular. So that's what it is. It's not anything more than just you have to treat acne very specifically in order for you to get rid of that particular type. And then Angela Inman, you love the Nova mask. Just got it a week or two ago. I know it's pretty cool. I'm sure you understand the fizzing up, Angela, and I'm so glad you enjoyed that. I love you. Mwah. And Kelly Temple, do you recommend manually exfoliating with a scrub every day, even morning and night? I do, Kelly, but you're an esthetician, so you know that this is so different for so many people. I think it's important to do it every day. Most people, hey, Brogan, I'm going to talk to you in a second, girl. Kelly, the thing is, most people don't do it enough. I always tell them, though, and show them, since I know you probably have samples in your spa, take the cleanser and show them how to take the littlest bit of detox crystals and mix it in. It does not have to be aggravating and super harsh and crazy. It really doesn't. So it helps me know that they're double cleansing, and double cleansing is so important. I went through a facial protocol with my students this morning, and I talked about double cleansing forever. You have to double cleanse once to get the makeup off or the environmental toxins, and double cleanse or cleanse a second time in order to actually cleanse your skin. So with most people, they need that extra little granular scrub to get everything off. For those that are super duper sensitized, totally have them back off of it a little bit if necessary. Oh my goodness, is that Jody? I love you, girl. I miss you this week. I do. Jody works with us. But Kelly, try that. Try that. See if you can get folks to mix it up. Don't use the detox crystals by itself. Don't use the molecular resurfacing by itself, but make sure they mix it up, and that will change the game. Brogan, I love you, and I will see you in advanced on Monday, girlfriend. We're gonna have lots of fun. Lots of fun. So many lasers got delivered to the school this week. It is blowing my mind. I am having fun with that. And then Jody, I love you so much. So anybody else, what I want to show you guys is, and this is going to be on the YouTube channel for those of you that want to look back at this later. So this is your private code. Most of you that might be on are professionals, okay? But if you're not, use this code New Year 25 for 25% off through 115. And then if you have any questions for me ever, text me, email me, all of that. Kelly Temple, I love you so much, girlfriend. You're going to receive a gift in the mail. We actually, you're going to receive not only this gift, Kelly, but another one because we just, you're one of our top accounts in 2020. So we actually sent you a gift today for your team. So you'll get that soon. But let's see what else. Email me now at customercare@CourtneySykes.com, and every single one of you will receive a free purifying molecules. And if you just happen to be with me Monday, I won't mail it. I'll just save it for you for Monday. How about that? So just email me now and then we'll be good to go. But I love you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Y'all have fun and go do something awesome with your skin right now, right now, right now. Have a good night, guys. Bye.